Now, listeners, we all three of us went to Tuskegee University. So first and foremost, shout out to you. Shout out
TU.
Tuskegee University.
TU,
Yes,
TU,
Good
sir.
ball. Good
TU.
ball.
You
TU.
Good
know.
ball parlay. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So my question for you guys, or I'll start with you, Dave, of course.
Hmm.
What's the one thing about Tuskegee that you miss?
That's a good one. One thing I miss, I would say, is just being on the yard and being carefree again. Adult life suck, and you don't understand that until you fully in it. Because when you're in college, you're still an adult, but you're a young man. You don't understand about the responsibilities of life. So those are really the wonder years, the glory days, being on the yard there with the folks, chilling with your partner every day,
Definitely.
putting one in the air when you're stressed out,
Most definitely.
all,
Most
all, all those
definitely.
good things. So yeah, I
Most
would say
definitely.
that's the one thing I miss, just being carefree.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. I like that answer. Our next guest. This is a first time guest, so y'all be sure to show him some love.
Yes,
He's
sir.
rep
Most
he's
definitely.
representing the A, and he's representing the dogs. Y'all see it. We got the homie Art, man. What's going on, Art?
Man, what's going on with it, Big Adrian? What's going on? Lil
Yes,
Dave, we
sir.
got Lil Dave over here as well,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lil
Yes, sir.
Champagne.
Man, welcome to the
Respect,
podcast,
respect.
man. Welcome to the
Man, appreciate
podcast.
it. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate for having me today, man.
Good,
Definitely,
good.
man.
TU,
Definitely.
TU University Golden Tiger veteran on the O line.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Yes,
Good,
sir.
good.
190%, always,
190%
190.
all the way, and 90. And big softball team coach. Let's not leave that out.
Yes,
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
sir.
most
Yes,
definitely.
Man,
Shout
sir.
out,
man, man.
and shout
Hmm.
out to the Tuskegee softball. They just
Okay,
Yes,
won the
sir.
championships again.
let's talk about
Oh,
it.
they
Let's talk
won it?
about the big
Okay.
rings.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
about to
Okay.
say that big
big
rings on
rings,
that.
3 in a row. Three
Yes,
in
sir.
a
Big
row.
rings on that. Yes, sir.
Dynasty.
Three in a row.
Dynasty.
Most definitely. Most
Yes,
definitely.
sir.
Ain't stopped since 2014. They
Amen.
still
Nope.
doing their thing.
Yes, sir. All right, Art,
Yeah,
same
man.
question for you, man.
Man, I'm gonna piggyback on Dave, man. It's really just like being able to be carefree.
Yes,
Call
sir.
home if I need $20, man. I could just call
Boy.
home and ask somebody to send me a little Walmart, little bunny order or something, man. But also just being able to kick it with the homies, man. Kicking it with your friends. When you go off to college, everybody tell these gonna be the best 4 or 5 years of your life. These when you're gonna actually meet your friend, your lifelong friends. You got your
Yes,
high
sir.
school friends
That's a
that you
fact.
grew up with, but it's a different kind of a relationship you build with some guys that you actually become men with. You start as a young man at 17, 18, and by the time you finish up, man, because the world consider you a grown man, and you've been with these same guys 4 5 years, almost every day.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir.
You know what I mean? Almost every day. So that's the kind of things I miss, man. I know we still get to communicate on these social medias, phone calls, but ain't nothing like me being able to pull up to y'all dorm room or the apartment.
Right.
You know, Dave, I met Dave with Dave. We were sophomores down there. You were standing
Yes, sir.
together.
Yes,
I met
sir.
that boy Adrian about the same time. Adrian would come through
Mm-hmm.
when you were standing in the apartment, Dave. Adrian would
Yes,
come
sir.
through with the kit. He the first person I
All the
seen make
time.
craft drinks. I didn't know what a craft drink was. That's how I met Adrian.
Yeah, man.
People like
Yes,
craft
sir.
drinks. They were like, what? My boy Adrian pulling out the limes, the oranges,
Yeah.
all
Exactly.
the fruit. Like, hey
Yeah.
man, that's the
Always
one
been
thing I
about
do miss, man.
that.
Most definitely, man. But that's one thing. That's the main thing I miss, man.
Yes,
Main
Yeah,
sir.
thing.
Yes,
man.
sir.
I
Yes,
like
sir.
that. Yeah, man. I agree with both of y'all for sure. But the one thing that I can single out and say that I miss the most, we have a tree there on the yard. And that was like our meeting spot.
Hmm.
And at least when we had meal plans or whatnot, we would be able to go have lunch and then
Oh
hang out
yeah.
at the tree.
I always had a meal plan, even if I ain't had no
Yeah.
meal plan. You feel what I'm saying?
Most
Man.
But
definitely.
Amen.
Shout
Right.
out Miss Johnson.
Right.
Y'all remember Miss Johnson? Y'all remember Miss
but what
Johnson? The
come
little
Mm-hmm.
through?
one.
Come
She resting
through.
in peace right now. She resting in peace, but
Amen.
man,
Oh
even
Yeah,
man.
held us down.
even when I was
Held us
even when I
down.
was
Yes,
coaching,
sir.
I finally when I was coaching, I finally found the plug to get in through Miss Johnson. Man, all
Yes,
she wanted
sir.
was some gear. I gave her a couple softball
Oh,
sweatsuit.
that's
Oh man, I was eating free from like
In there.
2012 to
sh-
15.
Run it. Run it
shit.
in
So
there.
see,
If I knew that, man, I would.
hey, that's all she wanted, man. She was like
That's
nobody
it.
would ever offer her stuff like that, man. Once
Give me a little
we gave her
t-shirt.
a
Oh, we in
sweatshirt
there.
and some
Yeah.
softball t-shirts. Man, we was eating free. Our girls that had
Good.
no meal plans could still come in. They just had to shoot
Eat
our
good.
names,
Yes, sir.
and she
Yes,
blessed
sir.
them. Yeah, 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 man. You know, them
Yeah,
little gifts go
man.
a long way. Them little gifts and treats go a
Shout
long
out to
way.
the barter system. Good job. Yes,
Most
sir.
definitely.
Right.
Most
Straight up.
definitely.
Straight up.
Man.
But yeah,
Yes, sir.
once you get to the point where you're getting lawn chairs and you got it in the back of the car, always on deck, just in case somebody give you a call or a text like, all right, man, I ain't got a class at 4:00. You meeting up?
Yep.
Like that sort of
Yep.
thing. So
Yep.
Koozies on rotation
I'm
at
telling you.
4:00.
5 people piecing up on the dime. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
right. But
Yes, sir.
see, the bad part about that tree though was everyone knew you were gonna be there 9 times out of 10. So if you were trying to avoid, say, a
Oh
girlfriend
no.
who's stressing you out about something, she know where
Oh
you
no.
at, that sort of thing. So
Oh yeah. Oh
shout
yeah. Oh yeah.
shout out to those Tuskegee exes and
No,
all that
much love
Oh,
to the
that
thank
exes.
you.
stuff.
Much love to them.
Much
Yeah,
Much
love to the
love
exes.
to them. Much
yeah.
love to them.
Salute.
You know what I mean?
Salute.
Most definitely. Learned a lot of things. Appreciate that. Thank you
War,
very
war
much.
rooms,
Man,
war stories.
what?
Appreciate you. Right, right.
Right,
Ooh-wee.
straight up
Great,
trauma.
Ooh-wee.
great education. Great.
Yes. Yes. A1 education. A1.
If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, look us up on socials at Suplex Dinner Club. And be sure to check out our other projects. We talk college football on Dogs versus All Y'all. That's a weekly college football podcast where we don't just talk about the Georgia Bulldogs, we talk about all things college football. The Life and Times Pod, which is short for the Life and Times of a Restaurant Lifer podcast, where I have some chill conversations with some cool and interesting people that I've met in my years in the hospitality industry. And of course, check out Talk 'em in the Building. That's a pro wrestling podcast where we solely focus on the promo. We talk about the talkers, we hype the hype man, and we pontificate on the promo. It's a fun project, and if you're a pro wrestling fan, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. The Suplex Dinner Club family is growing, and I would love for you to be a part of it.